Hi guys, on this video I'm going to show you if statement using Python. So the first thing I will do, I will comment. So when you comment on Python, you use the symbol hashtag. So I'm just gonna comment saying if condition statement. For this chapter or this video, I'm showing you if statement. So you can call it if condition statement. Okay, so when we use if statement, normally we compare two things or several things in terms of the size. Like comparison, you can compare a boy and a girl. If it's not a boy, it's a girl. Yeah, it's comparing, or you can even compare kids or people with age, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna make a simple example on how to use if statement. Okay, so let's say I'll start with my variable. So variable n equals to 10. Then another variable, I'll say, let me use x and y. So x equal to 10. Another variable, I'll say it's y equal to 5. So guys, when I talk about variables can be anything. Can be, I'll say, okay, in a simple term, variables are alphabets. Variables are alphabet. You can choose, you can, instead of x, you can use n. Instead of y, you can use m. So I'll just use x and y. Okay. So x is equals to 10, y equal to 5. So now, let me start with if statement. So I'll just say if x is greater than y. Right? So you say enter. So then you print. So print. I added commas. Then you say x is greater. Let me do this. Let me use G, capital G, greater than y. Let me use capital X. Y, right? I think it needs to be better. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's fine. Then, let me check. No, it's fine right there. Put it there. Okay. Then else. So remember, I'm comparing x and y. So just gonna say, and enter. Say print. Let me check. Print x is greater than y, else y. Let me say, let me put it this way, not greater. Say x is smaller, or x, let me say x equal to, yes, equal to y. On this one, I'll say x not equal to y. I'm getting errors, so it might be because of I need to use brackets. Yes, that's why I was getting errors. So no more errors. Let's see. So let's run the code. So okay, before I run the code, remember x equals to 10, y equals to 5. So on this part, I'll change, instead of greater, I'll just say equal to, double equal to. Yeah? So if x equals to y, what do you think? What do you think the output will be between x equal to y? Between x equal to y or x not equal to y. Obvious, it will print this one. It will say x not equal to y, but just to make sure, let's run the code. You see, x not equal to y. Why? Because of x is 10, y is 5, and x is greater than 5. So let's do this. Let me change y to 10. So what do you think? So you see here it's x not equals to y. So what do you think? Obvious, it will come here. X equals to y. So let's run the code. X equals to y. Let's make another example, the last example. Okay, let me say cars. We change a variable, another variable. Actually, variable, it's anything. So because I said alphabets, you can say car instead of x. Sorry to confuse you guys. Then I say bikes. Bikes. This one make it 5. Can be any number. So instead of y, we am equal to, then I'll just say greater. Okay, so we're comparing cars and bikes. So cars, we have 5 cars, then we have 10 bikes. So now, which one is greater than the other one? So obvious, bikes are more than the cars. So instead of equals to, then we can say bikes greater, we say greater cars. And here I'll say else bikes not okay. Let me say cars on this part. Let me say cars greater than bike. So by looking, we know that bikes are more than cars. So cars cannot be greater than bikes. So but now remember we are comparing bikes. So now okay, so this one I'm getting an error. So it might be this. Oh, I need to change this to bikes. I need to change this one to car. Car. Cars. Cars. Okay, so let's run the code. Before I run the code, what do you think? Which one is the correct one? Obvious. The correct one is bikes greater than cars because of bikes are it's 10 bikes, 5 cars. So let's do this. Bikes are greater than cars. So let's say okay, let's keep it 5, then we say 15. So what do you think? Obvious, it's gonna go here. Cars greater than bikes. So cars greater than bikes. So that's how you do if statement. Uh, you can use if else statement because they go together, or you can use if. So when you use if instead of else, you can just say if, then you do the opposite of that. So Instead of copying it, I will just type it. I will just say cars greater than X. Still the same. See? So let me change this one to 5. Bikes greater than cars. So that's how you do if statement. You can do the third one if you want to, but if you do the third one, you need to put another variable. Instead of bikes, you can just say, what can we use? Aeroplane, a boat. Don't know how to spell a boat. Okay, let me use a pen. That's what came into my mind. So 20. And this one, say if pen is greater than cars, greater than cars. What I'm doing is not right, but let's see. I like to experiment. Now it's not right to put 3 variables at the same time. So you just say greater than cars. Usually it doesn't wanna work. Let's say print, say pen greater than cars. Yes. Okay. This greater than. Okay, let me not do other complex stuff. So guys, let me run this code and see. Okay, I need to take this. Yes, they need to be aligned. Sometimes you will get an error writing the same code, but because of your code is not aligned, you need to make sure it's aligned. You see the if they're aligned, the print they're aligned. So you need to write a clean code. Everything must be aligned. Everything must be aligned. So when you comment, remember, say use hashtag number of cars, number of bikes. This one also say number of pens. Let's run the code and see. Okay, bikes greater than cars, pens greater than cars. Yeah, makes sense. It's true because bikes is printing the ones where it shows greater. So obvious. It's, let's say you see the pens are greater than cars and bikes are greater than cars. So, but if I change this to 15, you'll see instead of using bikes, it's gonna use cars. So let's see. You see cars are greater than bikes. Okay guys, that's it for this tutorial. See you on the next one.